Over the course of the last couple of days, there has been so many new theories regarding Dr. Disrespect and why he was banned from Twitch. You know, it's coming on nearly a month now, and still no one knows what's gone on. But NickMercs, he did hint, obviously, during the donation that was from someone, could have just been using the doc's name. But NickMercs said, we can tell people in 2 months, or it's going to last for 2 months. We're currently in July. Obviously, when all this happened, it was the end of June, and obviously July, August, September. And what's happening in September? Spotify is launching their streaming service. And obviously, they've already got Joe Rogan for that absurd $100 million contract, which that's just literally blown my mind, that did. $100 million for a podcaster. Even though, I love Joe to bits. I absolutely do. Been watching Joe since 1997. When I was 11 years old, and watching UFC 13 onwards. Then obviously I saw his stand-up gigs, and he's still a commentator for UFC, which I do watch literally every single week when there's a fight on. It kind of sucks that Joe's not doing them at the moment, but when you see a big company like Spotify, when they shell out $100 million for a podcaster, they're going to shed out millions for streamers. This is why a lot of people now are thinking that the doc could be going to Spotify. Twitch found out, and they could have been like, right, okay, you can go, whatever, contract's over, but you must sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, until you launch it. You cannot speak about it. No one knows this, that, and the other. But this also puts a lot of speculation on if this is true, regarding what Slasher and all the other people said. I know what's happened, but I'm not going to speak about it because it's too bad. It's too horrifying. Well, if it does turn out to be true that the doc has just gone to Spotify instead, then those lot, supposedly credible sources, are lying for their asses. So we're going to take a little look at this today. So it's coming from, we do have two of them. We have Dr. Disrespect from Sausage Roll, but we also got it from the Metro here in the UK. So we're going to take a little look at Sausage Roll first, and this is what we got. Dr. Disrespect might be heading to Spotify in September, NickMercs hint. After receiving a donation, obviously we saw all of that. It's been 3 weeks, so this was on the 11th, I believe, the 11th of July. The Metro one is actually from today. So it's been 3 weeks since the doc mysteriously vanished, and this happened. There was speculation, and obviously there was a Reddit post saying about it, that he could be going to Spotify. But obviously the $100 million contract will take effect in September of 2020. All of Joe Rogan's podcasts, new and old, will only be available on Spotify. On the YouTube channel for Joe Rogan for his podcast, I believe they're still going to have that channel, but it's only going to be like the snippet part, like the JR clips sort of thing. Our sources revealed that Spotify had reached out to several big YouTube and Twitch personalities, as their goal is to take on YouTube in 2021. The music streaming service will start hosting and streaming partnered video content later this year before they open their platform to the public later next year. On the day that Dr. Disrespect was banned from Twitch, someone claiming to have insider information revealed that his $20 million deal was immediately terminated when it was discovered that he was in negotiations with Spotify. Twitch were allegedly planning to sue Guy Beam for a breach of contract. The rumour was quickly dismissed as it seemed to imply that Google owned Spotify, which was false. However, others argued that the original post did not claim this, but instead hinted that Twitch were dragging both YouTube and Spotify to court for trying to poach him. Dr. Disrespect has remained silent about his ban until he donated to his friend, former FaZe Clan member NickMercs, during his live stream, saying that Twitch needed a scapegoat. We went over that the other day, and it's kind of interesting that over this course, no one knows what's happened. It's still mind-blowing to me that with everything that's come out about, Prince Andrew in this country. Oh, my nose is really itching. Sorry about that. You know, you got to say, like saying Prince Andrew in this country, you got politicians in America, the FBI, head of FBI, all this stuff in the last year or so. People have been coming out left, right, and centre, and all these huge people with power have been taken down. And obviously, leaks have happened everywhere. We've heard something that we're not supposed to, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, it's true. But with this, no one has said a thing. This is what's scary to a lot of people, because literally it's like, we live in a world now where everything is either leaked or someone tells someone what's happened, and then it just goes viral and explodes. But with this, no one knows anything. Literally nothing. Which is really interesting. And you say it's scary as well. When you got PewDiePie saying it's scary as well, because he's like, what the hell's happening? Then you know something's going to happen. But, so when pressed on Dr. Disrespect's ban, NickMercs also insinuated that he knew the reason, but replied, I'll tell you in 2 months. That's where everyone's thinking now. 2 months' time, Spotify open, and they launch their streaming platform. If he goes to Spotify, I'm telling you right now, Spotify subscriptions are going to go through the roof. They're just going to go, boop, yes, I want to watch the doc. I want to watch Joe Rogan. That's the only reason I'm signing up to Spotify in September straight away, is because of Joe Rogan. It's like, yeah, I love Joe to bits. I'm like, yeah, I'm on it. But I'm going to be kind of upset. I'm not going to see a new thing pop up on YouTube saying Joe Rogan's live, but, his response seemed to indicate that Guy Beam's ban was indeed for legal reasons and that he might be under a very strict NDA until September. During one of the doc's live streams in May 2020, he discussed Joe Rogan's Spotify move as being a huge deal, before confirming he had talked to Spotify. But we're going to take a quick look now at the Metro, which I'm pretty sure is mostly just the same as what we just saw. But we got Dr. Subject moved to Spotify, not YouTube, claims new theory. And this is what we got. So, the disappearance of Doc from Twitch just months after signing this contract with the service, one of the great mysteries of the modern age. Rumours suggest he's been permanently banned, but that's never been officially confirmed, which is very true as well. No one actually knows if he's been banned or it's just just close it down for now and he can come back. Remember, this did happen last year. And then you got by here. Recently, fans began to suspect he was going to start streaming via YouTube, especially after his Twitter bio was edited to make his channel, which already has 1.6 million subscribers, more prominent. But according to Insider Slasher, that's not what's happening, and with rumours suggesting he's also not going to Facebook Gaming, he already seems to be out of options. Or maybe not. So Slasher discussed the issue on a Twitch stream with Hassan Piker, where according to Dexerto, he claimed that no one is talking to the doc. YouTube is not talking to him. That discussion on joining, I can confirm that has not happened. Given the situation, it seems very strange that YouTube would not reach out to the doc, real name Herschel Bean, in some capacity unless there is something about his ban that has made him more persona non grata with all streaming services. There are plenty of fan rumours to expand on the radio silence, including one that suggests that the reason he was banned from Twitch is that he was helping to set up a rival streaming service, which, if it's Spotify, you can see why. And it goes on to say literally what we just saw in the Sausage Roll article, saying that he has spoken with Spotify regarding whatever's happening, how much they probably pay him and everything else. But then this is what I like by here now. This new website, well, this Twitter handle I should say, everyone should go and follow him, the Detective Disrespect bot. And this is actually really good. There's a theory circulating that Dr. Disrespect's ban is linked to Spotify, who recently struck a $100 million plus deal with Joe Rogan. There's speculation that they also approached other creators like Doc to sign. Clips saying Doc talked to Joe's producer in May. That's what it is. And it's really interesting to see, because if this has happened and he does go over to Spotify, I think, will win in the end, because you'll probably see a lot more people go over there. And with Spotify, who knows, they may be able to strike a deal with all the people who actually upload their music to the channel, and they can have all their music incorporated into streams. If that's the case, and there's going to be no DMCA takedowns, you're going to see a huge number of people going over to Spotify when they actually do launch properly. If you can use music and you don't get a DMCA strike, I'll be going over there straight away and putting my gaming footage on it. Because the amount of strikes I've had, or oh, you can make this money, on this video, it's to be demonetized for you, but they can make it, then if that happens, I'll be glad. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see all you wonderful people soon.